Maushmi Singh, who tracks the Congress, is joining us on this broadcast. Maushmi, good morning. I understand you have Mr. Naseer Hussain with you of the Congress. Go right ahead. I'm handing it across to you.
Good morning, Akshata, and to all our viewers of India Today. We'll be bringing you all the latest and the news breaks and the exclusives. Naseer Hussain right here. He's been, spearheading the entire attack in the parliament along, of course, with Mallikarjun Kharge. But, Mr. Naseer, it's a big day for the Congress today. Big day for Rahul Gandhi, because if you get relief, that really means it's a return for Rahul Gandhi in the parliament. What do you expect from the court? Because this battle has been long and you haven't got any relief from the lower courts.
Congress and Mr. Rahul Gandhi are very clear that these kind of political attacks, political intimidations, political suppression will be there against all those who stand up against the fascist regimes. We all know that this will not be easy. We are fighting a force which is all out to destroy the idea of India. So they want to scare the opposition parties and the leaders by setting an example out of Mr. Rahul Gandhi. We all know that. And for us, there are only two ways. One, to go to the courts and seek relief there and fight for justice there. And two, go back to the People's Court, which we have been doing. Mr. Rahul Gandhi has been much more active than what he was earlier. He campaigned in Karnataka, he is sitting in all the meetings, strategizing for the forthcoming elections in 5 states, and he is already planning for 2024 elections, meeting all the opposition leaders and all those things. So, for Rahul Gandhi, being in parliament, being out of parliament, being in power, out of power is not what what is important for him. For him, what is important is the idea of India has to be protected. The secular fabric has to be protected. The diverse cultures has to be protected. That is what he is fighting for.
But Mr. Naseer, your best of lawyers are arguing in the case for Rahul Gandhi. Mr. Singhvi says it's paramount importance that Rahul Gandhi is back in the parliament. So if you are saying that he is more active otherwise, then isn't it a contradictory argument, which in fact Purnesh Modi's lawyers have minted, saying Rahul Gandhi is going in rallies and saying it's not important whether he's an MP or not. So why does Rahul Gandhi want to in fact go back to the parliament?
See, he has been elected with the people of Wayanadu. He has been elected by the people through a democratic election. So for him to be in parliament and raising the issues in parliament is a paramount interest of importance that we all agree. But he's also ready to take on the present regime, which is all out to suppress the voices of dissent, to suppress the people, those who raise voice against this government, those who ask questions. Not only the politicians, but also you journalists, but also academicians, writers, for everyone. So, for what I say is, for him, for everyone, it is important to reach parliament, to reach legislators and raise issues which concerns the people of the country. But then when you're suppressed, when you're disqualified, when you are shunted out of the parliament, when people in the government are conspiring against you, then you'll have to go to the People's Court. That's what exactly he's doing.
So if the judgment is in your favor, monsoon session is coming up, are you hopeful that his disqualification will actually be taken back and Rahul Gandhi can come back in the monsoon session? Are you hopeful about that?
See, despite everything else that is happening in the country, we still believe that judiciary comes to the rescue of those people, those who have not been given justice. So we thought the right way to go through all the layers of court and fight our case. One, we are fighting it legally. One, we are going to the public court, to the public. If he is relieved, and I hope so that the High Court of Gujarat will give him some relief, and if he gets relieved, he will be back in Parliament and he will again continue to raise issues concerning the people of our country.
There's also a very pertinent question, because everybody is saying, and the lawyers against him arguing that Rahul Gandhi is not apologizing. Had he apologized, he's not been repentant about what he has said, and that's the reason that all the courts are not staying the conviction. Even the High Court had been critical of Rahul Gandhi before they went on a vacation bench, reserving that order, saying that Rahul Gandhi is still stuck to what he said and is not repentant.
See, he has not said anything against any caste. He has not.
But he's not taking back what he said, right?
No, but what he said was there are these 2-3 Modis who have been convicted, who are on the run, who have looted, and who have deceived the people of the country, and who have taken.
और सारे चोर मोदी सरनेम वाले क्यों होते हैं?
उनको ये बोला गया कि ये तीन भी जो हम मोदी हैं, he was hinting at the Rafale, he was hinting at the various other scams that have been taken place in the present government, and he was hinting that and said there are other 2-3 Modis also who have done the same thing. He was not saying that all Modis are chores. He was not going against any caste. He was not going against any community. He was saying these 2-3 people, those who have surnames, who have done this. So I don't think there's anything big in that. There's not as big a crime as where you have to be disqualified from the parliament, where you have to be given 2 years of punishment. Anyway, our lawyers are putting up their best argument in the court, and I hope that the Gujarat High Court will give relief, will stay this order, and after that the court will direct the government to see that Mr. Rahul Gandhi is back in the parliament.
So ending on a very optimistic note, Naseer Hussain there for the Congress party. Akshita, clearly the Congress is keeping a very close watch on this one.
All right. Thanks very much, Moshmi, for getting us that voice from the Congress. They're maintaining, of course, at this point that the verdict was unfair, and they believe that finally things will turn around for Rahul Gandhi.